Birthday reading, rising sign or moon sign, right? Welcome, stars. We don't have any stars out tonight. Even in the darkness, we bring our own light. You can listen for your birthday, you can listen for your moon sign, and you can listen for your rising sign. The difference is the house location that'll be in. These March new moon. It is a magical, mystical, metaphysical time. Magicians of magic, of creating, of inspiration, of praying, of meditation, of Christ consciousness, of unity, of interconnectedness. That means the sun and the moon are together. So Pisces is the energy that escapes. It disappears. Now you see me, now you don't. That's Piscean. It is the magician. Again, let's not forget that energies, right, are extreme because you could be operating at this end or this end. Because I know I have a friend, she shows up in the Saturday Night Lives all the time, and she can't stand when I talk about politics, right? She would rather I talk about the fantasy and the sci-fi. Matter of fact, she's like, where's the aliens? Where are the aliens? Because that's over here. Politics would be at the opposite end, right? This is the reality we don't want to deal with, right? Sci-fi and fantasy is over here, right? And some would say, well, aliens are real. Why are you going to put them over there? Well, because then the argument would be, well, show me the alien. Where's the proof, right? And that's the whole point about astrology is it's the science of wholes, WHOLE. It's holistic. It's solid, right? It's all of that and more. So we can operate at each end. Or as we age, we find out that when we stop swinging at the extremes, we eventually are, when we swing, we end up swinging right in the middle, which is what we're always shooting for. We're always shooting for operating in the middle because that's a little bit of this and a little bit of this. It's operating in a balanced way. Idealism, meditation, creating meditations, becoming a person who's doing meditations. You'll be, now, if you don't have anything at that degree, all right, you're still feeling this strongly, folks, because we've got Jupiter at 14 degrees at this time. And so Jupiter will be highlighting Piscean themes until June, okay, until June of this year, 2022. Taurus. For you, this happens in your 11th house of friends. Spiritual friends, like-minded friends. This is leading on maybe spiritual group activity, meditations, right? Doing something that is taking on, it's being creative because it's Pisces, but being creative for the group. What's something I can do creatively that will help the group, right? So I love this for Pisces. For Tauruses, because Tauruses are creative, and this sextiles your sun or your ascendant. So it's taking on a new creative vibe within groups. So it can be with sound and music and movies and using visuals. I know I'm this, and so recently for me, my videos have been incorporating visuals, and that's this. It's having new visuals, right? Visuals with the thing, so you don't have to constantly see my face, right? It's something that's more about movies, but it's got a creative vibe to it, but it's also spiritual. It's like, yeah, we're taking on, we're considering higher thoughts, higher frequencies using sound, using our creativity, using nature, right? It's taking your creativity to the next level because it's the 11th house. It's got a social aspect to it, right? The 11th house is the placement of angels as well, I might add. So for Taurus, Ascendant, Taurus rising, expect miracles. I don't think it's far-fetched to say that, especially if you have something near these 12 degree marks, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 in your chart. Check it out. If you don't know for sure and you want me to look, just comment below and I will take care of you. There's a water trine that happens at this time because we have Hygeia at 14 degrees in Scorpio. So, and we have Jupiter at 14 degrees too. And so all of this can make way for meditation, prayer, sacrifice, higher mind, Christ consciousness, helping others to understand the unity, helping them to just get more acclimated to the interconnectedness between all things and beings, right? This is the we are all one energy, right? We are all one. So it's volunteer work, it's spiritual work, metaphysician work, it's poetry, music, sound, the sensitivity, being able to be more psychic with your friends. Expect that. So you want to be careful because with this additional gift comes additional responsibilities. You're not always supposed to hear everything that you hear. But unfortunately, it's also a test of your ability to discern. Do you talk about what you hear? All right, so keep that in mind, Taurus. You don't want to get in trouble with this sort of psychic, intuitive intuition coming in through really strong and loud for you in terms of your friends. Tapping into those higher frequencies and letting it flow freely from your being. Express, share, radiate, and shine, because you are the divine.